Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Ah, right? It's always a good time when we get to the mat. We feel that little sense of relief just making it here, huh? It's Zen o'clock. All right. So let's just go easy seat to start today. Something a little different. So root down through your sit bones. And then just rest your hands on top of your thighs or your knees. Settling in. Close your eyes. Next breath in, nice and deep. Fill it up. Open your mouth inside out. Do that again. Full breath. Lift your chest. Exhale. Empty your air. Pull your belly in. One more. Nice inhale. Soft exhale. Now just seal the lips. Breathe in and out through your nose. And just feel and connect with whatever's touching the mat. Here's how yoga will help you access your heart. Your bodies and your hearts are intricately connected. When we release tension and pain in the body, we often release it in the heart as well. By nurturing both the body and the heart, we can more easily experience joy. Yoga opens our bodies, which opens our hearts. If our hearts are at ease, we can practice yoga. Oh, if our hearts are ill at ease, for example, if we are feeling upset, challenged, or closed off, we can practice yoga and create a shift. The next time your heart feels ill at ease, try moving on your mat and see what happens. So maybe that's your intention tonight for your practice, or maybe something else comes to mind. And then, yogis, you can keep your eyes closed. We're going to gently shift back and switch the cross of our legs here. Take the other shin on top. And then palms back to the knees. Again, eyes open or closed. We're just going to roll to the side. Do a big hip circle all the way around and back. Do it again, pulling the chest forward, rounding the back as you come back. One more time around this way. And then we'll switch directions, take it the other way. And then coming back up to the center. And then just bring your fingertips right here in front of your shins and walk the hands forward a little bit to an easy hip stretch. We just soften the heart down here, let the head fall. Take a nice breath in. And exhale it out. One more. And then walk yourself back out. Good. And then uncross the legs here, feet flat, hands behind you. Just windshield wiper the knees side to side. And then we're going to swing them off and back around behind us, finding downward facing dog. Feel free to stop on all fours. If you want to take a few cat cows or move anywhere there. Practicing awareness here in your first dog today, maybe. Pay attention to where you're feeling things, what you're feeling, what's coming up. And then let's go ahead and lift the right leg up to the sky here. So we're going to work the right foot in between the hands. Not quite all the way warm, so tip it up there, or pick it up, if you need to. And then walk yourself to a straddle. So start to walk to the left side of your mat, turning your toes to face left. And then think about ragdoll here. So like soften the knees a little bit, maybe grab opposite elbows. And if you wanted to shorten this stance just a little bit, you could. But let yourself hang, maybe sway a little bit side to side. And then release the hands. Walk your right hand over to your left shin. Pull your body in close to your left thigh. And then switch left hand, right calf or ankle or thigh. Pull it in. Let your head fall. And then back to center, hands to the low back. Charge up the legs now, more active. And then inhale, rise all the way up. And then we'll just toe heel the feet in a little bit here. Bend the knees, come into horse pose. So we'll flip the palms to face up, face away rather, and then squeeze the shoulder blades together on the back. Good, and you can move around just a little bit here if you want to shift your weight a little or lift a heel and then the other, kind of roll through the feet. And then we'll inhale to 5-pointed star. So squeeze those inner thighs together, reach high, and then exhale back into horse pose, drop down. And then inhale, reach high, 5-pointed star. Exhale, sink down. Again, inhale and exhale. One more, reach high. Exhale, down low here. Now shift forward for crescent lunge. We're going to move into moon salutation. So you bend deep into your right knee, arms up high. Yeah, slow on this first one. Pick up the left thigh, pull the abs in, and let the shoulders come down and relax a little more. Looks great, yogis. Next breath out, find pyramid pose. Straighten your right leg. Fall forward. You can step your back leg in if you like, or you can keep the back heel lifted. Fold toward the right thigh or shin maybe as you pull your right hip back in space a little bit. And then half moon pose is next. So look forward, walk your right fingertips out, and lift your left leg up. Take your time as you spin open to the left, reaching the left arm up. You know, I like to do that core move where we lift the fingers because we're going to head ourselves back to the back of the mat with the left leg. So pick up that right hand, land in a prayer squat now as you spin your torso parallel to the mat, facing left. And then on your next breath in, 5-pointed star, take it up nice and big. Exhale to horse pose, open the knees out, shoulders down. To the back of your mat, take crescent bend into your left knee. Yeah, getting the balance, charge up your right thigh. Relax your shoulders, open your chest. And then come forward for pyramid. Drop the head, drop the hands, straighten both legs. Now you're trying to pull your left hip back in space just a little bit. And then lift your gaze. Walk your left fingertips out, half moon. Engage your left side waist to pick up that left hand. Now land soft to prayer squat. Hips back, chest and head forward. Press your palms together. Next breath in, 5-pointed star. Reach up high. Exhale to horse pose. Bend those knees. Shift forward for crescent. Reach up and back. And then exhale into your pyramid. Let your head fall. And then look forward. Lift up left side, half moon. Keep picking it up. Land soft. Prayer squat. Hips back. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Gaze up. Exhale, horse pose. Drop low. Shift to the back. Inhale, crescent. Reach. Exhale, pyramid. Fold in. Inhale, half moon. Walk it out. Reach high. Right when you get it, pick it up. Land soft. Let's go one more time each side. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, horse pose. Drop a little bit lower, shoulders back. Shift forward, open up, crescent. And pyramid. Exhale, release. Shift and lift, half moon. Open up. Pick it up, land soft, hips back. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Good. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale to the back of the mat, crescent, arms reach. Exhale, flow, fold forward. Inhale to half moon. Exhale to prayer squat. Hands to the heart. Chest forward. Hold it here. Let's stay in our first squat. Yeah, we're going to add on a little bit. But first, sit back into those heels. Extend the arms out to airplane wings, right to the sides. Really beam the chest forward. Pull the belly in. Eyes steady, right to one spot. Shift into your toes and lift your heels up. Maybe the head drops down just a little bit. The back of the arms lift up high. Last breath. Set your heels down. Draw your fingertips below your face. And let's walk it around to the front of the mat. And then inhale up to crescent. So get your right foot right underneath your right knee. Find that power in your left leg. Yes. Release the arms behind the back. Now here, let's interlace our fingers together. Open up the chest. And then humble warrior, bring your chest forward, right shoulder down inside of that knee. If you need a little extra balance, you can spin your left heel to the mat. Otherwise, keep it lifted and reach back through the left heel. Yes. Let your head fall. Maybe look back. Yeah. Take a nice big breath. Release your bind. Bring your fingertips to the floor. Straighten your right leg and shift back to pyramid. Pull your right hip back in space. Trying to level off those hips. Full breath in. Now shift into the right foot, standing splits. Lift the left leg high. Good. Let yourself fold in on your right leg now. Yeah, if you want to grab on with one or both hands, you have a minute here. Yes, last breath, yogis. Release and find fingertips to the floor, and we'll come into dragon squat. So left toe goes over to the right side of the mat, maybe even off the right side of the mat. The knees squeeze together. And then when you're ready, bring your hands to namaste. Bring your shoulders back over your hips. Eyes straight forward. Good. Really squeeze those inner thighs together. If this doesn't work for your knees, you can bring yourself a little bit more straight. Sit low now. Press your palms together. And then let's flow this into half moon. So bring your fingertips down. Uncross that left leg. Open it up. Reach your left arm to the sky. Big breath. Yes. Find your dragon squat again. Let's see if you can flow carefully. Land down, left toe. Bring your hands to your heart. Lean back. Good. Half moon again. Right fingers down. Let it open up. Dragon squat one more time. Inner thighs together. Press your hands to your heart. Open up to half moon. Right fingers down. Open big, yogis. Yeah, it should feel good. And now go over the moon. Bend your left knee. Reach back. Can you grab your left foot? Eyes fixed right to one spot. Kick back into your left hand if you have the foot. Coming up to dancer. Take your time. Bend your right knee if you need. Float the right hand up. Doing great. Now you have a new focal point. Keep your eyes fixed right there. Get some space. Kick back. One more breath. Eagle yogi. So come up, teeter totter up. Let that foot go across the left leg, up and over, nice and high. Left elbow will go underneath your right now. Sweep it under. Take a second. Now the drishti might be at the forearms or a new spot. Breathe, lean back. Good, yes. Really nice. Take one more big breath here. Fold your elbows to your knees. Release your hands now and then uncross your left leg. Take your left toe way to the back of the mat. Spin to the left now. Find a straddle. So tent up to your fingertips. Take a nice breath in. And exhale. Fold in between the thighs. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. Good. Let's shift ourselves to the back of our mat and find crescent on the left side here. So pick up the right heel, bend into that left knee, and then reach the arms high. Good. Release the hands behind the back. Other finger on top as you interlace. Open up your chest. Big breath. And then just trace the eyes in front of you and then to the floor as you come into humble. And then maybe the head looks back even. Arms are starting to lift off the back. That feels good for your shoulders. Yeah. Good. Take one more breath. Release your bind. Fingertips slightly down. Shift back as you come into pyramid. Straighten your left leg. Ground down through your right heel maybe this time. A little shift come into standing splits here. So right leg lifts. Weights in the left heel. Good. You have a little time if you want to grab onto that left ankle. Little balance, one or both hands pulling in, or maybe just work your fingertips in line with your left toes. Walk the hands back a little. And then get ready for that dragon squat. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Take the right toe to the left side of the mat. When you get your balance on both feet, palms to heart, lean back. Yeah, hold it here. One more breath. Beautiful. Press your palms together. And then slowly find the floor. Half moon. Open up that right side. Stay here. Power into both legs. Slowly back to your dragon, bending both knees. Hug those thighs together. Hug those shoulder blades and ribs together. Lean back. Half moon. Find the floor. Open it up. Slow and graceful. Good. Dragon squat. Bend the knees. Last time. Press your palms together. Lean back. Good. Half moon. Yes. Opening, opening. Bend your right knee. Reach back. See if the foot's there. Don't get hung up if it's not there on this side or today. Don't worry about it. Dancer is next. No hurry though. Power into that left side. Rise up, kick back, fall out, come back. All of the above. Breathing deep. Get some more space. 5, 4, 3. Teeter-totter up to stand. Cross your right leg up and over. Eagle. Right elbow underneath your left. Full eagle. Yeah. Squeeze your limbs together. Good. It's all right. That's okay. Some days are like that. Yep. Just smile. Fold your elbows down towards your knees. Curl yourself in and then release your bind. Find the floor with your fingers. Uncross. Step your left leg or right leg rather all the way to the back of your mat. And then spin to the left side again for straddle. Now, palms down flat underneath your shoulders here, and hands shoulder width apart. And so we do handstand hops a lot, so we'll do little straddle hops now. So it's like your prayer squat we were in, where we sit the hips back, and then we're going to shift and lift the heels up to start. And if you feel a little comfortable and you want to hop up a little bit, then bend those knees and lift. Maybe bring the heels up to the hips like we do for Shakti kicks. Keep your gaze right in between your hands. So you have 10 seconds. You have time for about 5 or 6 or so. Land soft. Whether you're not jumping or you are, you want to keep your gaze forward. You have another 5 here. 4, 3, nice, 2. Good, and then release, find the heels down to the mat. Maybe toe heel the feet a little bit closer together, and we're going to take knot with the arms. So the right arm's going to reach around and grab the outside of the left calf or knee, and then the left arm on top of the right this time, nodding over, reaching for the right calf. Fold in and shift into the toes a little bit and see if you can breathe into shoulders as well as inner thighs. Let's release and switch the arms. So you'll take your right arm under here first, and our right arm's on top this time, left arm under. Let the crown come down toward the mat. Shift again into those toes. One more deep breath. Good, and then release your knot here. And then walk yourself around to the front side of your mat. One hand either side of your front foot. And then right hand to the sky. So twist out your lunge. Nice and active in the legs. Pull the belly in. Good, one more breath. Now lift your torso, yogis. Stay in your open twist. Just bring your shoulders over your hips. Right hand to the back of the mat. Left hand forward. You got it. Think about what's happening with the legs. If you got spread out too wide, narrow your stance. Stack that front knee. Maybe soften the left. Good, really nice. So twisted reverse. Just drop that right arm. Reach the left arm up high. Now think about pulling out of your low back here. So we're twisted to the side and we're back bending a little bit. So find that length. Good. Gaze wherever you like. Really nice. Yeah, I like that, Abby. Good work. And then find your warrior two. So windmill all the way around. Good, really nice. Yeah, I like your tuning in there, your adjustments, looking down to the feet, opening up that front thigh. Soft gaze or close your eyes. You have 3 more breaths here. And then we're going to take cow face arms, reaching the right arm up and behind the head. And then the left arm will go up the middle of the back, fingertips trying to reach for each other here. And then think about your reverse warrior with your torso. So the right armpit lifts to the sky. Bend into that right knee, so try not to lose that lunge. Finding that right side waist nice and long. More of a side bend than a back bend in this one. Yeah, chin lifting off your chest. Nice big breath. And then release the hands back out to warrior two. And let's find horse pose facing the left again. So turn both heels in, bend the knees, bring the elbows by the ribs. Sit nice and low now. Let's alternate, heels up, right heel up. Set it down, left heel up, and down, right. Good, and left. Beautiful. If you want a little bit more, extend your arms overhead or keep them right where they are. Keep alternating, lift, lift, lift. Now, next time you get your right heel up, let's just keep right heel up only, left heel down, and then drop an inch lower, and then pull it out an inch. Good, and again, down we drop, and we lift. Two more, down, and lift. Long spine, down, and lift. Drop down, switch heels, right heel down, left heel up, and up an inch, down an inch. Nice, beautiful. Try and lean back up, and drop down. Two more, we lift. And we lower. Last one, lift up. Take it down. Now both heels up. Relax those shoulders down. Beam the heart up. Take it up an inch and down. Beautiful. Up and down. Again, lift, squeeze, lower. We're going for 4 more. You can do it. Down, up, and down. Up and down. This is the last one, I believe. Hold it low now. Bring your arms out to a T here. Reach it out nice and wide. Smile. 5, 4, 3, 2. Heels down, hands to the hips. Straighten those legs out. Nice. And then toe heel your feet back together. Step to the front of your mat. Let's take a nice flow here, shall we? Inhale. Sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale through the middle. Fold forward all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your feet back. First chaturanga, knees or toes, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Big breath. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Let's just lift the left leg up right here. Come forward in between your hands into your lunge, and then twist your left arm up to the sky. Good. Right hand, right palm, pressing into the mat. Right leg, back of the knee, lifting away from the mat. Yes. Rinse the spine out as you twist the navel toward the inner left thigh. Now firm up those legs. Rise up, shoulders over your hips. Yes. Good. Nice focus. Again, adjust your stance if you need to. Shoulders right over your hips. Pull back. Nice work. Good. Look wherever you like. Keep length through your neck. Twisted reverse warrior. Just drop the arm. So right arm lifts high, left arm drops wherever it lands. Good. Really nice. Lots of breath. Lift through your sternum. Lift through your crown. One more. Good work. Warrior two. Spin it around. Take a moment. Turn your right heel away from you, furthest thing away from you, and drop your right hip down. Settle into your lunge. Beautiful. Now hold the foundation, hold the legs, zip up the abs. Sweep your left hand up over your head, bend your elbow, and then your right arm underneath, up the middle. Don't worry if the hands don't reach each other. That's all right. Think about your reverse warrior here. Keep the nice bend. Lift up through the left armpit and lengthen your left side. Good. Just in the side body here. Last breath. Release the arms. Find your warrior two again. Good, and then pivot to the right this time. One more time, horse pose. Bring those elbows in. Drop the tail straight down. And then we'll straighten the arms here. We're going to work the side waist a little more. So stay right here with the knees. And then if your hands can reach back behind the knees, imagine you're pressing your knees back into your hands. So open those knees back, open back, open back. It's not a big movement. You're just squeezing through the outer hips, through the glutes. Open the knees like you're going to touch the hands. Press. Good. Press. Sit a little bit lower. Press. Nice. 5. Press. 4, 3, 2. Now bring your fingertips behind your ears here. Nice side crunch. Right elbow to right knee. Bring it up. Left elbow to left knee. Bring it up. Keep going now, yogis. I want you to stay low in this. See if you can get those upper thighs parallel. Keep the hips in line with the knees. That's your direction. Go low. Drop the left. Back center. Drop the right. Good. Back center. Drop the left. Hold on. Drop the right. Breathe. Left. 4 more. You got it. Right. Good. Left. Very nice. Last one on each. Left. And then back to center. Drop it low. Arms up high. 10. Gorgeous. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hands to hips. Straighten the legs out. Toe heel the feet back together. Shake it out. Step forward to the front of your mat. Palms at your heart. Inhale, sweep up, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga, elbows in, close. Inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, take the hips back. Spread those fingers out. Enjoy your downward facing dog. So about 30 seconds here. If you want to add on to your dog and hop up again, maybe you take the left foot forward to the center line of your mat, and that will be your little spring. Look in between your hands, and then just push into your left toe again as you lift your right leg up high. And just try that 2 or 3 times if you like. If you want to hop up, play around there, come down slow. If you're springing on your left, take your right toe forward, try the other leg. So we want to try to come down on the same leg, nice and soft. Push away from the floor as you spring. Good. Nice aim. Nice, Rebecca. Very nice, you guys. And then we'll find a child's pose. You can drop your knees down to the mat and sit back. Oh, first child's pose too. Relax your head down. You can take your arms by your legs if you like. Then if your arms are by your feet, go ahead and reach them forward. Palms rooting in. Lift up off of your heels. And then have a seat onto your hips. Bring your legs around front. We're going to come right into boat pose. Find the sit bones. Lean back. Lift the feet up. You can hold on to the back of the knees or just reach the arms straight forward. Yeah. Hold it here. Brighten up where you can. Spread your toes. Spread your fingers. There we go. Picking up a little bit. You have 10 seconds to go right here. We're going to add a little. Really nice boats. Let's bring the hands back behind the head here. We're going to do a seated bicycle. So bring one knee in and twist toward it, and then switch and twist. Switch and twist. Try and keep your elbows open as wide as you can to your sides. Good work. Chin up. Lift it off your chest. If you need a modification, you can always set one knee down or one toe down and switch, or hands to the sides of your hips and twist, switch. Y'all got it. Looking good. So you're about halfway. Keep going. Breathing. Twist. 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 Very nice. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Open it up. Take the legs out wide, the arms up high, and then slowly curl all the way down to your back. So we're going to stay in this wide angle here with the feet. We're going to take the arms out to a T. And then as you breathe in, I want you to lift up to a sit-up. Lift your left leg and your right hand toward each other. So it's going to be a cross V up. We ready? And back. Exhale up and switch. Inhale back. Exhale up. So each time, both shoulders down. Exhale, sit up, twist. You don't have to have that leg straight. You can keep the knee bent and just reach for the knee. Halfway. Let's keep going, yogis. I like the breath. Very nice. Up. Good. Release down slow. Up. Nice. Release down slow. 10 seconds. Breathe. 9, 8, 7. Lift up. Do it again. 6, 5. Come on, you're almost there. One more. One more on the other side. Good. And then release down, relax into the mat here. And then bring your feet flat, bend your knees, setting up for bridge posts. Tuck your shoulders behind your heart. And then lift your tail up, lift your torso up into your bridge. Good. Nice lifts. Reaching the chest toward the chin as you keep your eyes straight up. Great. Now we're going to lift one leg up. So if you feel like you want to step your right foot in a little bit closer, you're going to lift your left leg. Keep your knees even with each other, your thighs even with each other, and just straighten your left leg out. Yeah, it's kind of hard to squeeze your legs together. It's easier to lift that leg straight up from the hip. So drop it down, hold it there. Yes, right there. Knees right next to each other. Perfect. Bend the left knee and switch. Straighten your right leg out. Good. Keep those hips reaching high. One more switch. Bend the knee, switch over, left leg up. Good. Keep lifting chest. Bend the knee, switch. Right leg, lengthen it out. Good. Bend the knee, both feet down now. Relax your hips down. Take your knees apart from each other, soles of the feet together. All right, so on your next set right here, what we're going to do is work the feet a little further away than we do typically for our bridge. So feet will come toward the front of your mat. So bring your knees back together toward each other. Step your feet forward so you have like a half bend in your knee now. Shift into your right foot, lift your hips up, and then lift your left leg, this time straight up from your hip. So toe to the ceiling. Knees don't have to be together now. Now press into your right heel, pulse your hips up, lift, lift, squeeze, lift. Good. Right into that right butt. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, lift. Again, up. Yes, up. Really nice. 5 more. Press. 4, up. 3, push. Good, good. 2, switch. So left foot, take it forward right next to the right. Yeah, switch sides. Right leg up. Right toes to the sky. Pulse. Yes, push through that left heel. Lift. Really nice, yogis. Keep going. 6 here. 5, push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that right knee. Set it down. Relax your hips down. Take Supta Baddha Konasana again. Knees apart, soles of the feet together. Rest here. And then go ahead and close the knees back together. And then you can drop the knees over to the left. You're going to shift yourself over onto your left side body. Left side. Side plank. So take your left elbow underneath your left shoulder. We're all laying down, getting cozy. No, not quite. Hold on. Let's get into this side waist here. So you can keep the knees bent, knees down, or you can come up into full side plank on forearm or on your left hand. So let's just lift it up a little bit. We're going to add a little movement here. Make sure that you stack that shoulder, our elbow under shoulder here first. Top hand can go to the sky. Imagine someone's pulling and lifting your hips up as you arc. And then exhale, just dip the hips down a little bit. Inhale, lift and arc it up. Exhale, drop. If this doesn't feel good for your shoulder, drop your knee or just stay static, no movement. Lift. Yeah, 6 more. Up. Beautiful. 5. Yeah, gorgeous, you guys. Yep. Last 2. Good work. And 1. Nice. Now drop your right forearm right next to your left. Come to the middle and hold a hover here on both elbows. You're on both toes, facing your mat. Firm up your thighs, reach back through your heels. Good, really nice right there. Hold. Nice and still. 10, breathe. 5, great job. 4, 3, 2, spin your heels to the right. Now find your side plank, other side. Yeah, take a second to line it up. And then on your next breath in, arc those hips high to the sky. And then exhale, dip them down, just a little dip. And then lift. And then dip. Good. And then lift. Nice. 6 more to go, yogis. Lift. 6, 5. Use those inner thighs. Squeeze them together. For 3, up. Beautiful. 2, up. Good. Last one. Up. Come back to forearm plank. 10 more seconds. This is it. Hold it. Breathe. All right, 10 now that we're all there now. There we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your knees down, bring your belly down. Go ahead and come onto your stomach. Interlace your hands behind your back. Taking one locust pose. Bring your knees all the way together, toes all the way together. Pull your belly in towards your spine. Lift your heart, lift your legs. Maybe lift your arms off of your back. Keep your gaze down, though, so the neck stays really lengthened. Good. If you can keep squeezing those inner thighs together, work for that. Breathe. You have this. 10 seconds. Lift as high as you can. 3, 2, relax down. Good job. Just take one ear to the mat. And then you're going to bring your hands underneath you. Fingers lying right underneath your shoulders. Start to push into those arms. We're coming into up dog. So see if we can wiggle or slide the hips forward. And then we start to drop those shoulders down. Now push down through the tops of your feet. Maybe take a nice gaze up as you stretch through your throat. And then downward facing dog. Press back. And then we'll lift the right leg up to the sky. Coming into half pigeon, bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Point it out to about 2 or 3 o'clock on your mat. Yep, perfect. Push back through the top of your left foot. And then roll your shoulders back over your hips. Get a little bit light for a moment. Maybe lift the fingers. And then exhale, walk the hands forward into your pigeon stretch. So make adjustments here. Make sure you're not feeling any strain to the knee. Make sure the back foot is straight, not sickling in. Good work. When you get to that place, let your head fall. Close your eyes. Breathe deep. And just be still. Take one more breath here. Start to walk the hands underneath the chest. Push the torso up. Sit onto your right hip and swing your left leg up and around here. We're going to come into cow face. I know we're all turned around to the back of our mats. So pull your right foot in close to your left hip, and then vice versa with the left leg on top. Foot comes close to the hip. Try and press the thighs together and then lean back into your sit bones and sit up tall. Let's go ahead and open the shoulders here too. So take the arms out. Right arm up behind the head. Left arm down the middle of the back. And then lift your chin. Press those arms back. If you want to fold in forward here, go for it. Just one more breath here. And hinge yourself back out. And release the arms. And then lean back. Let's uncross the left leg. Sweep it back behind us. Just the same way we came in. Use your hands. Lift up the hips. And then tuck your left toes. Lift your left knee. Now pull that right shin into your chest. And then press it back. Downward facing dog. Set the right foot down. And maybe pedal it out here. Right and left. And then let's lift the left leg up to the sky. Reach your chest back. Lift it 1 inch higher and then pull it forward, setting up for half pigeon here on this side. And just honor this side. It's a little different, so make an adjustment if you need to. Lengthening that inner ankle on the left foot here as you pull the toes back. Push through your shin, shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale, walk it forward. So again, setting yourself up in this place where there's a little discomfort, but you can let something go somewhere, like your head, like your face. Soften. Last full breath in. As you release, push your torso up, walk your hands underneath your chest. And let's sit over onto that left hip now. Right leg comes all the way over. Cow face. Try and stack your knees. Take a moment. Maybe lift off your sit bones briefly. Hug those inner thighs together. Use your fingers for support. And then easy settle back in. And then lengthen your spine. Sit up tall. And then take the arms out. Open up. And this time the left hand up behind the head and the right arm down and through the middle of the back. Find that length through your cervical spine. Lift your chin. Pull your belly in, anchor your sit bones, and then come forward if you'd like. Keep expanding the chest as best you can. Anchor the sit bones. Unhinge, sit yourself out, release the arms, roll the wrists out here, shoulders out, and then palms. Sit back behind you here, untwist the right leg, same way we came in again. Yogis, tuck the right toe, lift the right knee, now pull your left shin in. Little hold, knee to chest, and then press it back, downward facing dog. And then release, left foot down, pedal it out here. One more time in your dog. Spread your fingers out. Spread your toes out. Now press the heels down gently. Bring your heart back a little more. And then bring the eyes forward, shift your hips forward. And then super slow, we're coming down. So resist gravity, elbows in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold on right above the floor. And then release down. Okay, so we're going to do some shoulder opening now. So let's start with the left arm. Reach the left hand out all the way off your mat over to the left. And then you're going to use your right hand underneath you. Gently push your chest up. Wiggle those hips forward just a bit. Now you're going to keep your right palm glued into the mat. Start to turn and look to the right. So did I say? I'm sorry, left palm glued into the mat. Turn to the right. And use your right fingertips and gently pull your right shoulder and your right chest away from your left shoulder. So you're feeling that stretch in the front of the shoulder and into the chest. And then you can lightly set the left temple down here, yogis. And then some of us may begin to twist even more and lift the right hip up, the right knee up. If it feels okay, the right toe can come behind the left thigh. This is just options, you guys. Listen to your body, breathe into your shoulder. You have 2 more deep breaths here. If you're twisting and you have that right knee up, gently maybe gaze up, press into the right fingers, reach back through the left toes. And then we'll slowly release. So draw the right hip and shoulder forward. Yes, and then pull the left arm in gently. So we'll take it the other side of the shoulder head now. So push into the floor with your right palm and lift your chest up, and then thread your needle with your left arm now. So we're going to go into half knot. You'll walk the left fingertips all the way over to the right. Use your legs, push down through the tops of your feet, and slowly start to melt your heart down, and your chest can rest on your left arm. Careful here, you guys. You can reach the right arm out longer if you like. So the shoulders are square. Keep your abs engaged for me. Soften your face. Breathe into your shoulder. Two more. And then walk your right hand close to you. Push your chest up. Unthread your left arm. Bring yourself back down to your belly. Stretch your right arm right out from your shoulder over the top of your mat. And then bend your left knee up to the left side of your mat. It's like you're pulling it up to the top left corner of your mat. And we're going to push through the left arm now and start to open the left shoulder and the left chest. And yogis, we're going to take this all the way over. So you're going to kind of come off your mat a little bit, but you'll come into a spinal twist. So keep opening the left side. And then the head can come down and the upper back starts to twist open. Your left shoulder starts to find the floor here. And now you're face up. You can keep that left knee reaching toward the floor. It probably might still be touching here, and that's fine. Soften. And then pick up the left arm, start to curl yourself back toward your mat, folding back onto your hips, stretching your feet out. Good. All right, let's do the other side. So reach your right arm, right palm all the way over to the right, as far out as you can. Keep your hips square for a moment here, pull your belly in. Left fingertips are kind of like in their spider yogi position here. And then push your chest up a little bit, start to spin your gaze to the left. You should feel that stretch right away. And if you'd like to let the head fall, maybe the temple will reach the mat. If that feels like too much strain, you could use a block underneath your head here. It would be really great. Just remember that to have handy. If you want to start to open up a little bit more, begin to spin your left shoulder and your left hip to stack. Bend your left knee, press it behind your right leg. Kind of think about like a wild thing here, like we did before. Full breath, maybe spin your chin up. One more. Come square to the mat. And then press your left hand into the floor. Unthread that right arm, or reach it back underneath us here and thread it under. Half knot. Just take your time as you bring your chest down. Keep reaching your right fingertips over to the left as far as you can. When you get settled, actively push down through your toenails and the tops of your feet. Maybe reach your left arm straight overhead. And then lift your chin, walk your left hand back, push in, unthread the right arm. Come back down to your belly. Now we'll take the left arm back out, straight overhead here. Draw your right knee up to the top right corner of your mat. Use your right arm. Start to rotate yourself open. And your head can find your bicep maybe, or it finds the mat pretty easily as you spin back all the way into a spinal twist. And then you can tee the arms out as the shoulders relax down. And then peel your right hand, right arm, right shoulder up. Roll yourself back. And then unthread everything. Find your belly again. Maybe scoot back a little bit if you need to. Find your way to your back. So you're just going to flip over. Whichever way you're facing is fine. And then bring the knees into the chest. And rock a little bit here, side to side. Maybe make a couple circles or figure eights. And then open the knees a little wider, draw them into the chest, pull them in nice and close. And then stack the ankles over the knees, happy baby pose. Grab onto the inner arches. Maybe the big toes or even behind the knees is fine. Heavy tailbone. Let your eyes close here. And then we're going to release. Yeah, so we're going to come into Savasana now. Unless there's one last little thing that you wanted to do that your body's calling for. Otherwise, nestle yourself in. Let everything just melt into the floor. Soften your face, your brow, your jaw. Take a nice deep breath now. Fill up. Sip in as much air as you can and let it out with a sigh. As you lie here heavy in your mat, just let the universe breathe you. You don't have to have any more attention to it. Just take in your practice. Just be. Okay, yogis, come back. Next breath a little deeper. Gently wiggle your fingers, your toes, and you roll the wrists and ankles. Feel free to take a stretch overhead if you like. And then make your way onto one side or the other. Keep your eyes closed. And just pause here. This is your moment of gratitude tonight, yogis. And then gently press yourself up. Sit however's comfortable. Let your eyes open. Bring your hands to your heart space. Just gently drop your chin, lift the corners of your mouth into a smile. Thank yourself for your practice. Enjoy the benefits of this for the rest of the evening and maybe into your week ahead. Namaste. Thank you.